So I want to use this therapy session today to talk about the exam and how I went.
Okay, please begin.
Well, it was a disaster. Uh, I was like the Titanic, or the exam was the Titanic, and the patient was the iceberg, or was the examiner the iceberg? Who is my iceberg? All my life I've had an iceberg. All my life I've been the disaster, the Titanic, and I've never been good with water. In the exam, I knocked over the water, so it was like I was drowning. It's like I was drowning, and I remember drowning that time where Mum, she just didn't watch me. She let me swim and she let me flounder and she let me drown, and that's what I did today. I drowned and I hit the iceberg and I split. My parents always left me adrift. They never wanted me to be a psychiatrist. Probably I should have been a boat driver. Are they drivers boats or are they pilots of boats? No wonder I couldn't have been a boat driver or a pilot. And what else could I have done? If I'm not a pilot of a boat, then maybe, well, what could I be? I could be working in a supermarket, maybe. I don't know. Could I? Maybe in Czech. I used to work in Kmart. My dad was never happy when I worked in Kmart either. He said I was no good. He said I was better than that. But what do you want me to be? A lawyer? A pilot? I mean, imagine being a pilot. If today was a plane and I had passengers, we would have all gone down. It's just not the patient or the examiner. You know what's always been against me? It's not just the water, it's the clock, it's the time. And today I couldn't get the timer working. The timer wouldn't work, and it was the time. It wasn't just time against me; it was the timer against me. It was the clock. Yeah, have you ever felt that time's running out? Have you ever felt that the clock has been against you? No? Well, it has been against me the whole time. I even tried to use the phone of the patient. I offered her some of my water. She didn't want my water. She didn't want my advice. She didn't want what I had to give her. She wouldn't even take the water, let alone my advice or my skills, or maybe I haven't got any skills. Dad was right. No skills. Useless at Kmart. Useless with people. Useless today. My job's not to help people. My job's to make people worse, it seems. But where does it leave me with my job? What do I do now? Where do I go? Who do I turn to?